Hello everyone and welcome to a new playthrough here on the Game Professor channel. Today we are going to be starting Stardew Valley, one of my all-time favorite games, and we're going to be taking an interesting focus with it. This is a game that I really feel like provides some very pertinent commentary on the modern day, modern lifestyle, really modernity as a whole. So we're going to be really looking at it through that lens. So let us get started. I'm going to start a new game. So our name for this is going to be Game Professor. I always forget how much time it takes to think through the process of typing without actually typing on a keyboard. And our farm name is going to be Anthropocene. Now, this is an unofficial term for the current geological age that we are living in right now. And as we keep playing, I will go into greater depth as to why this is the name that I picked for the farm. But we are going to say my favorite thing today is games. Yeah, we'll go with games today. Whoops. Nope. Hello. Oops, if I hit the right buttons. Go. Alright, now to make our farmer. I think everyone can see that I'm very white, so we'll go with that. And I always have trouble deciding on my hair. What is that one? That's actually probably the closest to what my hair usually is doing, so we'll go with that. And we're gonna be, oops, went to the wrong thing. Fairly simple, I think. Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm definitely wearing pants. And because of the state of my beard at the moment, we'll go with this long beard. Animal preference. We're gonna go with this gray kitty because that kitty actually looks just like one of my cats. So, let's get ourselves some blue eyes. More in the gray range. Hair color, I'm go with that. I don't really go for accuracy on my hair color, honestly. I'm gonna go with a nice dark blue. And as to the farm we're going to do today, we are going to do a Four Corners farm. I have been doing a few test playthroughs with the Four Corners farm, and I really like the options that it has. I also really like the way that it kind of creates a natural way to organize the farm for me. Whoops, that got too dark. That looks good. But let's get started. And for my very special grandson, I want you to have this sealed envelope. Alright. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now, listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before growing emptiness. This is actually really dark. When that happens, my boy, you will be ready for this gift. Now, let Grandpa rest. 20 years later. So, actually a significant amount of time. Georgia, join us. Thrive. It is time to work. And we will ignore the fact that cubicles literally don't have ways to escape from them. That cowboy, you can see the pill bottles on the cowboy's desk. It's creepy. And the skeleton to the right, always good. And we are very frustrated. And exhausted, clearly. So, let's check out this letter. Oh. And I misspelled Professor, obviously. Wow. Dear Game Profess. Well, it works. If you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Anthropocene Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Alright. So, we are on our way to Stardew Valley, officially. Beautiful scenery. Get to see all the mountains. Personally, my favorite kind of scenery. I grew up near mountains, so I will always love to see mountains. And a cute little birdie. Hello, birdie. Hello, you must be Game Profess. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Quick introductions to villagers right off the bat. Already putting an emphasis on getting to know people. This is Anthropocene Farm. And I'm a little concerned. What? What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Which technically actually ties in with actual nature and rejuvenation of soil, which is a nice little detail. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer! Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Kind of highlighting the smallness of the community. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude! Don't listen to her, Game Profess. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow, you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Well, sounds like a plan. And, a little bit more? Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Oops, if I hit the button again. Well, good luck. Definitely sounds like a plan, though. So, I think for this first episode, I'm just going to start with this first full day, because we're already a little over 11 minutes in right now. Get our parsnips. You received 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Thank you, Lewis. What does our journal say? Getting started. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready to harvest. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. And introductions. It would be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. Sounds good, gotta meet everybody. And let's check our weather. Welcome to Kozu 5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. And our fortune teller, welcome back to Welwick's Oracle. If you seek hidden knowledge of the future, well, you've come to the right place. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Nice, I think that'll give us a little extra wood every time we chop down a tree. And Living Off the Land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for all you greenhorns out there. Chop wood and search for wild forage to earn some cash while waiting for your first harvest. Sounds like a plan. Let's hop on out and get started. Now, I don't do things when I start off the way a lot of Stardew Valley players and YouTubers will do it. I will chop down trees completely, especially in the areas that I'm trying to eventually make into large fields for crops. I like to try to really get the farm operation going as quickly as possible, but I do always like to start with the scythe so that I'm not using any energy right off the bat. I think that should be good for what we can clear with the scythe for now. I'm also getting rid of the grass, even though I know that that will eventually become hay once I have a silo if I leave it. And this area here, this upper right quadrant, is going to be one of my main fields. That's why I'm just getting rid of as much as I can right off the bat, make it easy for me to start building out fields once I have more energy, once I have the ability to make sprinklers and stuff. And I am the sort of person, I will not use the basic sprinklers. I will continue to water until I can get quality sprinklers, because I don't like having to deal with that weird shape with the sprinklers. I like being able to maximize the number of seeds that I'm actually taking advantage of. So, there we go. I think that is a good starting point for us on stone. Let's start going for some wood then. And I always forget how long it takes to chop down a tree with the basic axe. In the latest little trial playthrough that I have been playing, I have all of my tools upgraded completely, so trees go down in 3 hits. Alright, let's see here. Let's get 2 more trees. I think that should be good. And I already have some mixed seeds, so I'll take advantage of that to get a little bit more stuff growing without having to buy anything. And there we are. Actually, gonna do one more. Just for good measure. I should still have enough energy to hoe and water everything. I think. We'll find out. This might have been a horrible mistake. But not terrible. Oh, before I forget, I always forget to do this when I start. Always want to have my hit location on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Because I got those wild seeds, we'll just go an extra row. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I might need to go to the saloon, get myself something to eat before we finish off. Oh, got some cauliflower there. Excellent. Very exciting. Make ourselves a chest. That's not where I wanted you. Actually, go where I want you. There we go. Sweet. And for now, this is just my everything chest. I eventually like to separate items out based on mostly where I get them from. No, don't. Well, actually, how much energy does the dandelion give? 25 energy? Well, you know what? I actually think the dandelions might be perfect to make it so that I can water everything. So, let's just do that. Let's just eat 2 dandelions. And then we can water everything, and then we'll go around and try to meet everybody. I do often try to meet everyone in my first day if possible. It's tricky. There are a couple of people that are a little bit more difficult to meet on the first day, namely Sebastian and Harvey. You kind of have to time it with Harvey so that he's outside walking around. There we go. Beautiful. And we will equip the scythe so that I don't accidentally use any more energy. And into town we go. Oh, there's Harvey right there. Perfect. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. I agree, Harvey. Thank you so much. Very nice to meet you. And there's Jody. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. Okay. It's a quiet little town, so it's very exciting when someone moves in. Having a farmer could really change things. That it could. I expect you haven't had this kind of... Oh, a stranger. My name's Vincent. I didn't mean to meet you right now, Vincent. Okay. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Great. Alright, it's not gonna let me in the door while you're right there. See if Sam's in here. Sam's the other one I usually have some trouble finding. Looks like he's probably out and about. Or maybe he could be at work at JoJo right now, honestly. Let's see, there is Haley, or Emily. Haley must be up by the community center. Oh, I can read it in your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. I like Emily as a person. I really don't like her as a romance option, though. Eventually I probably will want to do a whole discussion thread on the romance options and just kind of honestly probably let everybody say who it is that they like to be a romance option, who their go-to is, based on what you're seeing. If you haven't played before, who you think would be interesting as a romance option. I will tell everyone right now, my go-to is Penny. I find her to be the most interesting character as a romance option. She also just appeals to me, characterization-wise. The new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. Okay, Elliot. I'm Elliot, and I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. And Elliot, I'm actually very similar to Elliot in a lot of ways, and it's not embarrassing for me to admit it, but it's one of those things where I'm just like, man, I really am like him. And I know that in the Stardew community, he's either loved or a bit of a joke. So it's like, oh, interesting. But let's see here. There's Penny and Maru, lovely. Hi, Penny. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Oh, you have nothing else to say, okay. Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. Very true. Which is why I try to meet everyone as early as possible. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. I really like Evelyn. And Alex, one of my least favorite characters. Oh hey, you're the new guy, huh? Cool. I'll see you around. It's just like pure jock. That literally is all he is. Let's meet Pam as well. Hey kid, the name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. Well, I try to not be a jerk. Oh, there's Sam. Let me get him quickly before he goes home, because he'll probably go into his room. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. And again, nothing else. Ooh, Leah. Hello, it's nice to meet you. You picked a good time to move here. The spring is lovely. But I love that little detail of the two of them saying good evening to each other. And George. It's irritating to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Alright, George. No need to be so grumpy. Let's see. Get Pierre. Hey, it's Mr. Game Profess, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, the owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is a place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. That it could. And Pierre is an interesting character in this game in general. Oh, I missed Abigail. Darn it. I think I did anyway. Ah! Not what I wanted. Ah! Shoot. Ah! I forgot that it did that in the new update. Let's see here. Yeah, I missed Abigail. Darn it. Alright, it's fine. Can get Caroline, though. Hello, you must be Game Profess, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. My husband runs the general store here, and have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. I wanted to meet her, but she's in her room. I can't go into her room. I mean, just to meet her. Literally just to meet her. We won't go crazy with the hypothesizing about creepiness. Yes, though there definitely are some elements of this game that, if you just look at them at face value, become a little creepy. But I think that, in a way, I find that to be part of the charm. Oh, good. I can still get Haley. She hasn't gone into her room again yet. Hi, Haley. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? Huh. Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. Well, fine then, Haley. My goodness. Be nice. 650. Let's see, 7. Who else can I get right now? I can definitely get Gus. Get Shane. Hi, Gus. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Good evening. Can I get you anything? Always weirdly getting into the scripted bits. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Shane is another character that I really appreciate for the commentary that he's providing. It's definitely a darker story, naturally. We will be getting to know everybody completely, so we'll be going through all heart events and stuff like that, with the exception of the romantic ones for the characters that I don't go to that degree with. Hello, Sebastian. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Out of all the places you could live, you chose Pelican Town? Yep, I did. I was tired of modernity, so I decided to go back in time, effectively. Let's see if Linus is in his tent. Hi, Linus. A stranger. Hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Well, I like you, Linus, so I will mind you. Let's see, who all do I have now? Alright, Clint, Demetrius, the Wizard, Marnie, Jazz, and Willie. Perfect, I can get everybody else tomorrow. Pretty easily. But because I'm low on energy and we're hitting a good stopping time for this episode, I'm going to go on to bed and save the game so that we can jump right into it next episode. I will generally try to do 2 days per episode, as much as I can, because I find that to be a good approach generally. Just keep a little bit of everything. Actually, we will sell 2 clams just to get a little bit of money. And with that, off to bed after turning on the fire. Yes, we will go to sleep. And there we are. We have level 1 foraging. I will already have trees dropping seeds, and I can make the field snack. Excellent. But with that, everybody, that is going to close off this first episode of Stardew Valley. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know this first episode was a little bit slow, just kind of getting into the swing of things, meeting a lot of people, getting the player creation taken care of. But next time we will be able to do a little bit more and possibly start to have some discussions as I play through. So thank you all for watching. I hope you're all excited for the beginnings of this kind of resurgence, rebirth of the Game Professor channel. I'm really excited for it, and I hope you all are too, and we'll jump into the conversation. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to follow the link to the Discord and the website so that you'll get all of the additional information. Discord is going to be a great place for conversation, and the website is where I will be posting all of my announcements as well as any in-depth analyses that I do. So be sure to follow those links, and I look forward to seeing you next time here in Stardew Valley. See ya!